we have updates. So in case you weren't privy to the first episode and or second part of this series about the argument that I am having with my local city and or municipality about a yard sign that has been gloriously stored in the most magnificent storage facility on God's green earth, this storage unit. On the video that I posted the other day, someone commented on that video that I should write off the debt on my taxes as a loss. That's a good idea, but I had a better one. So I have a buddy who is a lawyer. Said lawyer buddy primarily works on medical mishaps, but he is connected to other lawyers. So I reached out to him and got connected with another lawyer that I have currently looking into the legality of what I've actually done. You see, I didn't expect whenever I did this for this to actually be legally sound in any way, shape, or form. I was just kind of hoping that I would get the city rustled up. But turns out it could be. It very well could be legally sound. What can I do now that I know this information and the city has a debt that they owe me, if said debt is legal? I can sell it to a debt collection agency, and that's where things get fun. You see, in the state of Ohio, it's relatively easy to sign up to be a debt collector or start a debt collection agency. There's a few different papers you have to fill out, about 7 pages worth, in fact. They're roughly right here. I threw all this extra paper down just to make a scene. Those 7 pages can be filled out in an afternoon, and then you have to go through a little bit of a process. You have to register with basically the federal government to tell them that you're going to adhere to federal lending practices. It's more or less what it is. Now, there is a little bit of nuance that we have to look at here whenever starting a debt collection agency. I cannot, in good faith, I suppose, start a debt collection agency in my own name to sell said debt to myself to then collect on it. There'd be a little bit of legal ambiguity that could cause some issues right there, so we don't want to do that. But that doesn't, however, prevent one of my friends or my wife from starting a debt collection agency in their name. And voila, for $100, we have escalated this to a whole new dramatic territory that is absolutely beautiful. That debt collection agency now has all kinds of different things that they're allowed to do to try to collect said debt. About the only thing that I really have to do is notify them that they could be sent to collection. So, moral of the story is, they owe me a debt, I have said debt, I need to tell them that said debt could be sold to someone else if they don't pay said debt. If they refuse or overlook my letters, then that debt then gets sent to a collection agency started under, who knows, it wasn't me, allegedly.